guys, Chris Collects Things back again, and welcome back to another exciting Pokemon TCG related video. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button and send a comment, and make sure you hit that bell to be updated with any new video content that is on the way on my channel. I've had a lot of good positive feedback about my tier list videos, mainly the ones, check out the tier list playlist above, mainly the ones involving ranking modern TCG sets to buy. There was 2 of them, and I think I also did a WotC one. They will all be on that playlist, the tier list, Pokemon tier list playlist or something like that. If you check that out on the channel and in the link in the description. So what I decided to do was to do a tier list myself. I know normally Ryan from Game Essays accompanies me in my tier list journeys, but I feel like this was a good one for myself to do. My opinion on which Celebrations cards I like best, whether it's like value-wise, collectability wise, look-wise, and which ones I think are less than good, aka D or C tier. So let's check out these cards. I'll give some insight in what I think, and we'll have a little fun. So let's go. Right. So here we are, guys, with all of the cards below in the tier maker tier list that somebody already created, but I checked it out, and it looks like everything's here and everything's in the right order, I guess. So first, let's start off here with Ho-Oh. We got the Ho-Oh card. This is just a normal celebration card. Not really worth too much. Like, if I check out the thing, it's about 15 cents on TCG Player. All the cards in the set are holographics. It's a cool looking card. In my opinion, it's one of the better, I guess, normal cards in the set. So I'm gonna set it right here, B tier. Maybe I will go up and down depending on my opinion later, if I feel like there's too many in the B tier and some need to move down. I do pull a lot of this card, but I do like Ho-Oh, so B tier for me. Next is Zekrom. That's another card that I seem to be pulling all the time. I'm sure as many of you else also have, if you've opened a lot of Celebrations. I've opened up probably close to 50 packs at this point, between like the ETBs, which is like half of them, maybe a little more, 50 to 70 packs of Celebrations at this point, and I've seen a lot of Zekroms. I do like the way this Zekrom card looks, though. It's similar to the Reshiram one, almost looks like a cave painting kind of primitive looking card. Do I think it's better than Ho-Oh? I'm not sure. I guess I'd put it also in the B tier next to Ho-Oh, just for looks alone. Next is the Mew card. I've only pulled about one of these. I think Ryan from Game Essays, he pulled one in one of our recent videos, so check out my Celebrations playlist if you haven't already. That will show all the cards we've pulled in the set. This Mew I really like, even though it's just a basic card. I think I'm going to elevate it to the A tier. One of the harder pulls, I guess, for the basic cards in the set. Xerneas, I think that's how you say it, is X and Y, the one of the legendaries from those games. I haven't played much of those games, to be honest with you. It's been a while since I've played in them. I mean, this card looks decent, but to me it's not really anything special, so I will put it in the C tier. Cosmog. One of the least favorite cards I've pulled. I have over a dozen of these. I might have a baker's dozen of Cosmogs. I might have 13 Cosmogs. Nothing against the Pokemon. I guess the artwork's okay. It's crying. It's got Lily or whatever her name is, I forget, in the background from X and Y, but I am not a fan of this card. It is a D. Cosmoem. Again, I've pulled not a dozen, but maybe at least half a dozen, or like 4 or 5 of these, and it really doesn't do much for me. Also D tier. Lunala, which is the evolution, which I didn't complete these games, so I didn't realize that The Cosmog line could either evolve into Lunala or Solgaleo based on I don't know what. That's kind of cool. I did not know that. Lunala's card's alright. I don't think I like it better than the Ho-Oh or the Zekrom card. If I look at the price point, about 15 cents, I'm going to throw it into the C tier. Zacian V. Right? I believe it's Zacian V, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, Zacian V is an ultra rare. It's worth about $1 on TCG Player. I've pulled about 4 or 5 of these. I gave Ryan from Game Essays one because I couldn't pull the Zamazenta, which was kind of funny. So we were able to make a trade there. I really do like this V card. Do I think it's better than the Mew? No. Do I think it's better than Ho-Oh and Zekrom? Yes, because it's a V card. I'm going to put it in the B tier. This is the Groudon. Not to be confused with the Team Magma's Groudon, but I believe it does have a Team Magma member in it. It's about 14 cents on TCG Player, the current filming of this video. This is also a cool card. I like the artwork on it. I think I like it better than the Ho-Oh and the Zekrom, maybe not the Zacian. I'm putting it in the B tier. Here's Zamazenta of the Shield games. Again, it's kind of like Zacian, so probably B tier for me, higher than like the regular holos, but definitely not better than that Mew card. Yveltal, so X and Y, this is the Y Pokemon. Most likely this is going to go in the C tier for me because I have not as familiar with those games, and that Pokemon's not as like, I guess, cool or relevant to me for whatever reason. The artwork's okay. I like obviously the Amazing Rare from Shining Fates a lot better, so that's gonna slide into the C tier at the end for me. And this is Reshiram. It's gonna go next to Zekrom there. I like this artwork better than like any of the artworks in the C tier. Maybe not Ho-Oh and the regular Groudon, but cool looking primitive like artwork, so definitely in the B tier for me. Dialga. I am a fan of Gen 4. This is a good looking card. Just based on looks alone. Again, I'm not really talking playability because I'm more of a collector at this stage in my life. So where would I put it? Probably the B tier. I like it better than these three, but I don't necessarily think it's better than anything here, just kind of like average, be average. Solgaleo, I think this card is actually cooler than the Lunala card, but for me, I mean, again, here's a little bit of bias here because like X and Y, maybe Sun and Moon. I think these are actually Sun and Moon Pokemon because yeah, these are Sun and Moon. Again, another game I haven't really completed yet, so I don't really have as much familiarity with it. I think it's better than the Lunala card. It might be the best of the C tier, but it's not in the B tier for me. Lugia is straight B tier. I will put it behind Ho-Oh. Obviously, Gold and Silver are two of my favorite games, so that kind of gives me a little bit of bias towards those cards and those Pokemon. Cool looking cards. Like I said, they're all holographic. Lugia just looks pretty cool. I like Ho-Oh. B tier ahead of the Zekrom and Reshiram cards. Professor's Research, I'm just gonna throw this in the C tier. I will say, like I was watching It's Demo lately, and he was commenting on how Professor Oak's arm kind of comes down off the card, which is kind of cool. But there's really nothing special about it. I mean, I'd prefer the old school Professor Oak since that's what I collected back in the WotC era. So C tier for me, but full art Professor's Research, it's got to go in the A tier for me. I'll put it ahead of Mew. I mean, obviously it's a full art card. It's cool to get. Yeah, not much to say other than a cool full art trainer for Professor Oak, somebody that everyone loves. So A tier for me. Shining Mew. This is gonna be our first S tier, definitely. Check out the Pikachu V Union Box video on my channel. I'll put the link above. Ryan actually pulled this in that video, and it's a gorgeous card. Looks equally as gorgeous in person as it does just looking at the card image. Who doesn't want a shiny Mew? Definitely one of the chase cards. It's to note it's worth about $70 on TCG Player as of the filming of this video, which is nothing to shake a stick at. Kyogre. Now I don't like Kyogre as much as Groudon, but I do find this to be a really cool card. Like with the artwork again, it said it's like Team Aqua instead of Team Magma, not to be confused with the rare cards there. So I'm probably gonna throw this in the B tier, but I like the Groudon better. I'd probably put it above like, yeah, I'd put it right there. Kind of seems fair to me, right next to Groudon. Palkia, I'm gonna throw this in the B tier, but next to, like after Dialga, I like Dialga a little better, just the way it looks, with the steel energy type and whatnot. Again, Gen 4, some games I played in college, and I really enjoyed my time with Platinum, so I feel like it would be rude for me to not put them there at this point, in the B tier. Another card. This card is that full art looking Pikachu that's part of the base set, not the classic card set, even though it is based off of a classic card. The artwork is gorgeous. I'm annoyed with it because I've pulled like 8 to 10 of these at this point through like 75, like I said, like 50 to 70 packs, whatever. It's gotten kind of annoying, but I think it was made easy to pull, like Ryan from Game Essay said in one of our video, for the kids, easy to pull for the kids. Good looking card. I like it better than the full art Oak, just on looks alone, just for nostalgia purposes, so I will elevate it to the A tier. Not quite S tier, but pretty awesome for me. Next is Flying Pikachu V, so not the VMAX. This is a play on an old card, which was harder to come by from like the, I think, Black Star promo cards. I think I have this card, and I think it was also re-released in XY Evolution set. Obviously not in the V formation, but the original card. So this is a cool play on it. It's definitely gonna reach the A tier for me. I don't know if I like it better than the Full Art Professor Research and the that Full Art Pikachu that I was talking about. So then the VMAX Pikachu, Flying Pikachu V. Sorry, Flying Pikachu VMAX. Again, another cool card, same as the other one, just the VMAX version. You're gonna pull a lot of these in the set. I don't actually like them better than the Full Art Pikachus or the Oak, so A tier for me. Again, like obviously Vs and VMAX are gonna get higher ratings for me than other cards, just by preference, I guess. Surfing Pikachu V, another one of the promo cards. Obviously has something to do with Pokemon Snap. You could get Surfing Pikachu in there. I actually like it better than Flying Pikachu, so I'd probably put in the A tier here, even above the Flying VMAX. And then Surfing Pikachu VMAX, that's also going to go in the A tier. A little bigger. I like the way that the original V1 looks over this oversized one, but it's still a cool looking card, so I'm actually going to put it behind the regular V1 but ahead of the flying one. So now we're dipping into some of the classic cards, because that's the end of the main set, and we got Venusaur from the base set. I like this card. I'm planning on doing another video where I tell you guys what cards maybe I would have put in the classic collection over some certain cards, and this is one of them. This might be a hot take, but there is a Black Star promo Venusaur that not a lot of people know about, that's worth a lot of money, that I would probably have put over this. I think it'd be cool. With that said, I do like me some Venusaur, but I'm not ready to put in the S tier. I will put it ahead of the Pikachu in the A tier. I guess while I'm at it, might as well go to Blastoise. Again, Blastoise, a very iconic Pokemon from the base set. Makes sense it's going to be here in the classic set. I like Blastoise a little better than Venusaur, so I will put Blastoise into the A tier at the head right now. And then, like I said, while we're at it, let's get Charizard up here. And Charizard is going into the S tier, even above the Shining Mew. Shining Mew is a cool new card that they printed for the set, but everybody wants Charizard right now. We will double check though, because I want to let you guys know. About $124 for Charizard. That's about where it's been. Again, as more of sets gonna open up, it's going to get the price is probably gonna come down some, like, because I don't know, just because the amount of the size of the set, like the small size of the set, and just the amount of packs that are going to be open, I think the value is going to come down a lot. But that's going to be the #1 chase card for everyone. Second is probably the Mew. So yeah, that's it. S tier, #1 card by far. No arguments there. The next card I'm going to go after is the Umbreon Gold Star promo, originally from Pop Series 5. This card is, I'm not as familiar with it. I mean, I definitely did some research and heard about it, and definitely some Leonhard videos. I don't know if he pulled it or not. He probably did, because that guy pulls everything. This is a very iconic card. It is about like third, I think, on the price list. It's Charizard, Mew, Umbreon, about like $64. It's got to go to the S tier, but behind Mew, cool looking card. Not much else to say about that. The next card I'm going to pick is the Shining Magikarp, and besides the Charizard, this was my second favorite chase card. So for me personally, I'm putting it above even the Mew, but behind Charizard and above the Umbreon. Maybe I'll get one in a future video, so check out my Celebrations playlist to see if I can pull this. I do wish they put like the red Gyarados one instead, because I think that's a better card, but still, this is an awesome card from Neo Revelation set. S tier, well earned. What else do we got next? Let's go with Imposter Professor Oak. I don't feel as fussy about this card, to be honest with you. It's a classic card, but I don't like it better than any of the ones in the A tier, so I'd probably just put it in the B tier. Yeah, I'll just put it in the B tier. It's just an okay card. I mean, it's a classic card, but not one I really like cared too much about, so B tier for me. Here comes Team Rocket. Now, this is from the Team Rocket set, I believe, and obviously it's got Jesse James and Meowth on it, so a lot of people desire this card. Again, it's just kind of a trainer card, so I don't know if that will elevate it for me into the A tier, but probably higher into the B tier. I'd probably put it above Imposter Oak there, but yeah, that's where I would put that one. Rocket's admin, I have no, like, this era I didn't really collect at all, so this card doesn't really do much for me. I'd probably just put it in the B tier with Imposter Oak and Here Comes Team Rocket, but I like those two cards better than it. That's just a personal preference, because I didn't really collect during that time, so I have no nostalgia for that card at all. If we go to the next, we could go Dark Gyarados. I actually have a pre-release Dark Gyarados that I got from playing in the Pokemon League back in the day at Toys R Us. And yeah, cool card. Is it worthy of the A tier? I don't think so, so I'm throwing this into the B tier. For me personally, I could go next. Rocket Zapdos. I like Rocket Zapdos a little bit better than Dark Gyarados. This is from the Gym Challenge set. It is not my favorite card from Gym Challenge, so it's interesting that they put it there. I mean, Zapdos is cool, but I actually like the base set Zapdos a little better. And I actually like Rocket's Mewtwo and Rocket's Scyther better than this Rocket's Pokemon. So where would I put it? I'd probably throw it in the A tier. But do I like it better than the Pikachus? Yeah, I don't know if I like it better than the Florida Professor's Research, though. Birthday Pikachu. This is another awesome card. Promo is worth a lot of money. The WotC promo. This might be S tier worthy for me. Just based on that alone. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the S tier. That's probably my favorite Pikachu in the set. Just like I said, with that reprint of that card, it's a very cool looking card. Next we have Cleffa. I love the Neo sets, but I'm very mad on Cleffa. I'm kind of mad on this card. Honestly, this is a C tier for me. I know they did it for like the baby Pokemon, and like the use of this card in the TCG like meta was probably very useful, but I wish they put like the Lugia or something from Neo. Like that would be an immediate S tier for me, because that card is just so much more iconic to me. But I know like the direction they were going with the set is why it's not there, unfortunately. Next, let's go back to Gen 4 with the Luxray. This Luxray card, level X. Yeah, when I started collecting, this was in one of the championship decks. I assume this got a lot of play back in the day. Very cool card. I'm gonna put it in the high B tier for me. I'm not sure I like it better than the other cards, but I can respect it, and I like that. The other card I'm gonna go with from that sticking in that era is that Garchomp level X. This card is awesome. I did pull this. Check out my Celebrations playlist, and it is one of my favorite pulls. I don't think it's S tier, but I think I would put it in the A tier above that Pikachu. Maybe not above the Blastoise and the Venusaur, but right before that Pikachu. Is there anything else from that era that I'm seeing? No. So we're going to jump into let's go Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Donphan Prime. There's a lot of cool Prime cards out there. This is not one of my favorites. I like the design of these cards, so I'd probably put it like behind Dark Gyarados in the B tier, but above the trainers, personally. The Zekrom full art from Black and White. I pulled like 4 of these already, so I'm kind of sick of seeing this card. This is a cool looking card though. I do like the full art nature of it. I think it's actually cooler than like a lot of the Pikachus. Maybe not Rocket Zapdos for me, so I'd probably put it on the A tier there. What is next? Might as well go with Reshiram. I'd probably put that right next to Zekrom. I like the Zekrom a little better. I like the dark image of that Pokemon, so A tier is fine with me. The Mewtwo. Again, I didn't really collect this card. There's way better Mewtwo cards out there in my opinion. I'd probably put it behind the Gyarados in the B, but ahead of the Donphan Prime for me personally. Mew EX I didn't really collect at all, but this is a cool looking Mew card. I actually would have, because I like Mew, I think I would put it ahead of the other Mew card in the A tier, but maybe not ahead of anything else. I believe Ryan pulled that one. Tapu Lily. This card doesn't really mean much to me at all. I wouldn't say C tier, but I'll probably put it, I don't know if I like it better than Here Comes Team Rocket, so I'd probably put that in the B tier. Claydol, this one's very meh to me. Again, probably the TCG meta was good. I'd put it behind Cleffa in the C tier though. And then Team Magma's Groudon. This is a card I didn't collect, but I like the artwork on the other Groudon. I like the artwork on this. I could elevate this to the A tier, I think, but not better than the Mew cards for me. Gardevoir Delta Species. Delta Species was cool. I really like the Gyarados. And there's definitely like a Shining Charizard that I liked. A tier. Maybe better than the Groudon, just because of my love for Delta Species. This is Xerneas. This is a more current, I don't know if it's an XY error set or Sun and Moon. I think it's XY. This really doesn't mean much to me either. I actually like the look of the Donphan better. I'd probably just put it above Tapu Lily or whatever. Mega Rayquaza EX, another card. It's cool. There's definitely better Rayquaza cards out there, artwork wise. In my opinion, I don't know. I like the Charizard ones better. Again, maybe it's slightly better than Team Rocket, but I like the Donphan Prime better. B tier. Okay guys, this is the end of the tier list, and I believe we covered all of the classic collection and the base cards at the time. I messed up the tier list, I apologize there. In OBS it was a little derped. Now we can see everything pretty much. But yeah, so S tier, Charizard, Shining Magikarp, Shining Mew, Gold Star Umbreon, and Birthday Pikachu for me. A tier is a lot of Link the Vintage cards that I like. B tier is cards that like I can appreciate, but maybe they don't really mean as much to me. C tier, like you get your Cleffa and your Claydol from the Classic Collection. Like I just don't care about those cards at all, even if they are meta relevant to people. I don't have any nostalgia for them, so that's fine with me. And then the Cosmog and Cosmoem in the D tier, just because I've pulled dozens of those and I'm sick of them. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments section where you would rank any of these cards and which ones I have grossly missed out on for you guys and messed up on. I'm open to criticism. These are just based on my opinion, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe, and I will catch you next time. Take care.